Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shigami Tavris, also known as Boomer, and tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We do this off of donations, all that fun stuff. Last time that we played D&D, last week we missed D&D for Kobold's Ate My Baby. Oh, by the way, I got the Kobold in.
Nice.
Nice.
How many rounds of those things did you guys go through? Like,
I think each of them went through at least 2.
I was on my third.
Yeah. You lost 3 and we both lost 2. No, you lost.
I lost. I was on my third.
Who then died?
Yes, because I killed Rocky Balboa.
Yes.
yeah,
They lost 3 and I lost 2.
Just the statue.
Oh, of course.
And then I was killed by a bunch of Philadelphians.
Because you beat up the Statue of Rock.
I mean, fuck around, find out. Right?
It was fun.
So last week we did Kobold's Ate My Baby. So the week before that, what did we get into?
Well, we woke up to smoke and a Molotov cocktail. Temporary home, whatever.
Then we had a shopping episode. The end.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, pretty much.
well, we went to the warehouse and tried to get some info, pass info along and also send questions. And then we went to a temple that was gaudy as whatever.
Silenced Finn.
Yeah, Silence Finn, and they were a little uptight.
Little.
That's why I said I'm a little uptight. And then, we went to Cress's and did a shopping episode of a bunch of stuff.
Let's get us holy symbol.
Yeah.
And even that was technically part of the shopping episode because you had to buy the holy symbols.
That's how it started.
You make your way out of Fritz's store. It's midday. What are you wanting to do?
What was the plans after this?
Do you still want to try to top it off? I mean, just halfway.
Well, I mean, we just need to go to a shop. One that's not just normal, a Fritzy.
Got that suit back at the smoked up house. We take that to a blacksmith.
Does it need repair, or?
Yeah. I don't know if that one's gonna be useful.
Maybe better off just
It's kind of rusted through. You might wind up with a better one if you just buy one.
We can do that.
Then, how are we gonna go get the crate that fell off?
I haven't quite figured that one out yet. I think we were going to see about doing forging a work order.
Ben and I have fancy hats too. We have to.
I don't suppose I could attempt to try and make what I remember being on that.
You can.
I need to do that when we stopped.
Yeah. You're gonna have a either a forging kit or a there's a full writing kit.
That's a later fee.
Yeah.
No, you get the forging sometime. Get somebody. Or,
There's somebody with
No.
efficiency.
yeah, that's right. We had disguise. Oh, fine. We'll wait. We also did get a card so that we could be found. More information was found out about the fireball. So, unless somebody else has some other ideas besides just trying to sneak in at night,
Gambling.
but that seems dangerous.
Again? How'd that go last time?
Not win this time.
I don't know. How'd that go? last time.
Well, if you're me,
You guys don't know nothing. I could win this time.
Don't you guys know the slot machines are rigged so you win after every 50?
What do you say?
yeah, how much are you gonna spend before you get there?
I don't know. You can spend 100 gold and walk away with 30k. So
That's really
just because of spite, and I love it. I follow the leader, so
Spiders got me everywhere.
Yeah, I'd do a piece of.
So we might could go back to the guy that's had the explosives. See if he has a work order that we could use.
Oh,
you can at least.
I read
got it
your
somewhere.
world anvil. I think your guy's listed in there, isn't it? You have a gnome tinkerer, I believe, that's in Cress.
That's a
World
different-
anvil.
That's a different one.
Different guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, you see Barnabas holding a straw hat going, looking like he's trying really hard to fart.
That's not how it works, bro.
You're supposed to have the finesse like you do with your blood stuff.
Appreciate the effort, though.
It's too.
Just left it makes sense.
This vague sense of needing to spend 30 minutes to an hour sitting and chilling, catching vibe.
Oh, yeah. Do we want to take time on the thing? Especially here, do we do that?
If we were to ride across town, which would take about a half hour, or does it need to be like a quiet place?
You to attune, you actively have to be trying to attune and meditating with the eye.
I know,
It
riding
does say meditating.
Yeah. Okay.
So part of attunement, the way that I've always looked at it for reading and all, is you're getting to know the item, like you're actually like giving it a good once over. Any inscriptions that's on it,
Right.
you're reading, and like it is the whole like say you don't understand. It slowly will let you read it as you're attuning to it, and it is the like asute, 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 you know, where you're like, oh, I slowly figured out how that word's pronounced.
What's the reason for the mechanic? After looking at it, I'm thinking maybe you just don't want people with overload on magic items.
Bingo! You're allowed.
Third edition.
You're allowed.
Third edition people would just sit there and fucking guzzle wands of cure light wounds.
Oh, wait, hold up. So like he's get that one. He even has to attune to, doesn't he?
No,
No, not the
some
one.
magic items require attunement, some
But
don't.
the thing is, like, people would get all of these magic items, some of them with multiple uses to them, and they would just never be able to die.
Oh, man, I could see that.
They would become
In
demigods.
third edition, one of my characters had a ring on every finger. Each ring had a different magical effect.
Then there-
In this edition, you get one of those.
The ring version of Thanos, basically.
Yeah.
He snaps his
Oh.
fingers.
To the point, this character got brought up as an NPC again. You're like, no, one of these rings do it.
Yeah.
This one?
You memed him in. That's great.
I don't know, but that's his concept. Is like he has so much power, and he's a second and third edition character where it's the like, and in fourth edition at the end of third edition, actually in 3.5 they were trying to start the attunement process of like you have to sit down, and even in third edition they had attunement. Which basically meant you couldn't just pick up the magical sword and swing it and get all the like doodads. And that was the kicker, was I can't in third edition, and that's why they had attunement in third, the way they did. Third edition had it where you could disarm your opponent.
Yep.
Your opponent has a very magical sword that does all these like wonderful bells and whistles. I use disarm on him. He drops it and I pick it up. and I use everything that it does against him. Oh, but you've got to attune to it. Fuck.
You'll
So that aspect is basically so you can't just misuse magic items.
Plus, you'll know you only have 3
Attunement
slots.
slots.
That
So
part
to
of
get a
it.
4th magic, thing, you have to drop 1 to be able to use it.
I was gonna ask that if that differed between character types or classes.
Nope.
Um,
That is-
Only one.
Yeah.
The art.
Yeah. The
Oh.
artificer
Artificer.
can
That
do
makes sense. That makes sense.
and that's because the artificer, as it levels up, can attune to up to 5.
I think it's 6.
I think its
Might be.
capstone is either 5 or 6. Yeah.
Something. Magic.
But the thing is that they make magic items, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
And it also helps variate power levels of items. Like I have a +1 longsword. It doesn't require attunement.
but
but
it doesn't do anything. Other
It
than-
doesn't exactly. But if it were like
Whereas
flame tongue longsword,
Yeah.
that one does require.
his dagger requires attunement.
Otherwise, she won't talk to you.
Otherwise, you don't get the teleportation. You don't get the necrotic damage. You don't get all of it. If you don't attune to it, it's a plus.
I think it's +2.
That
Plus
makes
2
more
swords.
sense too. I was wondering
Or
how
down
he
to-
was dimension dooring because that's a much higher level spell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a 4th level spell.
A +2 dagger, which is basically a rapier.
Yeah.
I actually just picked up a +2 dagger.
But that's the kicker. Is like that's when you start adding attunement to it, you're adding the ability for it to have better quality.
One last question before I derail everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so the find familiar thing that I'm gonna do. So in combat, can I use that thing for seeking arrow if I don't see an opponent? If it does?
Yes. No. So you have to use a bonus action to be able to go into its eyesight.
So as long as it's an action.
And then you then have to have your action left over to do the thing. But keep in mind, you're sending your pet that has 1 HP after a creature.
Yeah, they're basically shit. It just takes a hit.
And if they are trying to actively hide from you, they're going to see that and they are going to aim.
Yeah.
And yes, you have a lot of money currently. So you can resummon it if you feel like. It does not mean, but summoning it takes 10 minutes.
An hour and 10 minutes if you do as a ritual.
Whereas our
Now,
it's
I'm
a
pretty
10-minute
sure
cast.
it's 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute cast.
oh
No, it's an hour cast, and then 10 minutes for a ritual. So an
That's
hour
it.
and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
10 minutes for
so you can't just bring it back whenever willy-nilly you want to.
Yeah.
Unless you have 10 minutes to spend a spell slot on, or an hour to spend a spell slot on. So yeah,
You can avoid that through ritual caster, right? The expenditure.
yes, but it adds 10 minutes to the cast.
The other kicker to like using your pet to do stuff like that is there are ways to block you from being able to see through your pet's eyes. There are also ways to basically blind your pet. And I know that you were talking about having a pet that has blind sight.
Mhm.
Blind sight does not mean you actively see it.
just since it's
Because it's much like the way that snakes have blind sight. If it's a snake,
Yeah, thermal.
it's not thermal. They feel vibrations. It's tremors.
Oh.
You can
What?
feel the vibration of something walking. That doesn't give you what it is. That doesn't let you see it. That lets you know it's there. So you can lash out at it, but you don't know what it is.
Also, cats don't have night.
I'm pretty sure blind sight does kind of sight for things like spells, though.
For a snake, I don't know.
I don't know for a snake, but for like a dragon,
Well,
like mint has blind sight.
It gets into that weird variance, and that's the problem. It's like when you start getting into
So many things have blind sight. Blind sight means so many different things.
right.
I'm probably gonna have him cold most of the time, just like around my arm or something.
So that gets into, like I said, that gets into this tricky, like, because 5th edition got rid of. There used to be a thing called tremor sense, which was your concept of blind sight.
Well, it still has trim sense, actually.
5th does.
Yes.
Then why does it not use it on any of the creatures that's supposed to have it?
Well,
They turned it to blind sight.
blind
That's the
sight.
problem.
Blind sight encapsulates things like infrared vision, echolocation,
They made
heightened
it a broad and
senses.
generalized term.
Right, but see, that's what I'm getting at. Is tremor sense is supposed to be the like,
Because the
yeah,
Sans had bones in it thing had tremor sense.
yeah.
Purple worms still have trimmer
So
sense
it's like
in
a-
5th edition.
Like a
It's not
magical-
blind sight. Tremor sense
Actually, no,
specifically
it's
does
more
not
like
act
a
as sight. Blind sight is very
Oh.
vague.
Yeah. That's the reason I blind sight. I don't. If your creature has blind sight and you're trying to cast spells out of blind sight, it does not, because the statement is you can see it, doesn't necessarily mean that blind sight means it actually sees.
So he'd work better as far as like aiming the thing. He'd work better if he was like on one corner, could see him straight ahead, and then mark around the other corner. Right.
Yeah.
The blind side.
It gets into that tricky thing, like, because I looked at the spell you were talking about, and it is you have to have seen it beforehand. Price-wise, everything like
See, one of the things I was thinking about is just like if it's invisible, would I have a way around that? Because once it strikes, too, I know exactly where it's at. Unless it,
so that gets into that. That's where I'm saying is like you have to actively see it. Blind sight sees through the invisibility. Why does it see through the invisibility? Either A, infrared, or B, like a tremor sense. But that doesn't mean you actively have seen the target to attack the target. And that's where it gets into that weird like wording
Yeah.
of like you have to have seen the target.
so it seems like it's more on the seeking arrow anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I would allow something like that through a familiar, but if you somehow got blind sight, then I would.
Oh, I've got blind fighting.
Yeah, blind.
But
That's exactly what I was
yeah,
thinking.
I'm not gonna
It's like,
use that
if somebody
for-
is blind fighting, I would allow them to use that as sight.
Yeah.
If you're close up.
Oh, well, that's just. But if you're right next to somebody,
This is more of a-
That, see, I'm looking to sneak it. Yeah. I'm not going to use it.
also with random thought,
Where were we? Where are we?
we're trying to figure out where
Right
to
outside
do.
of Fritz's place.
I think for now, let's find the blacksmith to get him some armor.
Mhm.
And while we're doing that, let's spitball some ideas. I'm out of.
Okay.
So,
That's where you know the city. Where's a blacksmith?
as for your spellcaster,
Yes.
you have invisibility.
No. Not yet.
No plan.
Like, hey, there's two people with have disguises.
I'm really sneaky.
Turn invisible. Go where I can't see you.
I don't need to poke fun.
We can also use set
We'll
time.
you'll
We
have to
take-
walk out in the open.
If we take a small bereavement, we can summon familiars in it too.
What?
If we take a small bereavement, we can. This is not Barnabas.
I was about to say Barnabas doesn't know anything about how to summon familiars.
Well,
The thing is, I am hesitant to do that in the city.
who knows what?
Onion and Fin Day. Half day.
We could try to get outside the city, make a small camp, and summon our familiars.
So I've been trying this thing with my arrows, right? With maging. You're gonna love it.
I'm not quite sure I followed that, but
Magic
interesting.
plus arrows.
I'm quite sure I did it, but let's see. Let's see.
Okay, if you guys are gonna go on an outside town venture, I'll take Barnabas
Okay.
and Dane to the blacksmith.
How did you forget his name?
Barnabas is just looking at me like, fuck. I'm trying to find a reason to like you. I'm trying.
I think that was more of a Leslie mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying so hard.
So if you guys want to do that, I can take them. If you guys think they'll be okay.
Teach me magic, something.
However, just be aware that sometimes the wild magic could summon something that would kill you.
Yeah, maybe we should wait until we can all be together for that.
So why don't we just go to the blacksmith?
So we can all
No,
die
just
together.
take a field trip out.
I learned from a very reputable source on the street. I got this.
I learned from
City, Earthship's over here.
I learned from a very
Was
powerful
there
druid.
like farmland or anything else
Unfortunately.
past that, or like a road
Unfortunately,
going
I did
past
not
it?
learn in this
Yeah.
world.
Okay, so we could go out past just for kind of like scouting.
We can go out to the east side, so we're closer to the ship. If we need to.
Well, that's what I was saying. We go out the east
Gotcha.
once we go. Right,
So we
so
can get room to like put the hole up and shove everything in.
yeah, true. So let's find the blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
Go out the east gate. Go out past the airship. So we can kind of just do a look see, and they can do their.
Yeah.
As Barnabas is holding small.
Make the town go dirty.
So, is there a specific blacksmith you're looking for?
Farmers.
Armor.
Armorsmith.
So you go find an armory.
Forget, did we get a portal hole that
Portal.
was empty?
We haven't opened it yet.
Okay, so we don't know it for sure.
We could
Well,
put the money in it.
Just don't want to do it in front of people.
There. Where are we going to stay?
I'm sure the lady will come talk to us.
We've got the card, they'll come find us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or we can always go back and see if it's doing good.
That might be burning down as we speak.
We could.
I would assume we've been.
We could
Maybe
always-
we could come back.
We could always camp outside the city.
Is that a survival check, by the way, to
Survival to find your way.
Nice. HUD.
13?
Cool looking too.
Takes you a little while to find one, and it is the first couple that you like go to are all closed.
Mm-hmm.
And it is closed for events or closed, and some of them actually don't say closed for event. Some of them say closed to gather supplies. So you go through a couple of different ones, and you finally find one, and it's easy that you know that it's open because as you're getting close to it, you can hear
Ting, ting.
the metal being hammered.
Well, we finally found one that's open.
It's a
Now go assist Barney with this.
I mean, if somebody else wants to get some on too, while we're here.
Got some.
That's still just crazy.
So you walk in, and it is, as soon as you open the door, it is sweltering. There is a pit to the right where three gentlemen are hammering and using the forge. And then to the left, there is a small counter with what looks like, well, it just looks like your typical everyday grandmother.
That's a god.
Potentially.
Gray hair, almost bluish gray, in a bun at the top.
Definitely don't trust this.
And she's sitting there, like, playing with, and it is, you can see her putting together chain.
Definitely
This
has
is the
my
most
hood up.
badass of knitting grandmas.
I'm waiting outside because I can't deal with heat. Sorry.
Onion is probably somewhat uncomfortable considering they're used to wearing very, very light clothing, and now they're wearing heavier clothing plus armor.
I mean, he and I can go in.
I go up to the grandma.
May I help you? She's still folding rivets. And it is like she folds one together, takes a.
So I'm a character. I don't know how to properly explain half plate because we've had this discussion. It's kind of weird trying to explain it.
So you can just ask her for half plate. It is a.
I need to get some half plate.
Oh. Your size or bigger?
By the way, Onion's still
Sweat
following
bead
me.
just a little bigger.
Why?
Extra room to move in.
No.
I think she already knows.
Because if it's too tight, it fucking hurts.
But if it's not too loose, it won't protect you. Too many gaps.
She doesn't mind.
I have a habit of growing.
Well, then you don't need half plate. You don't need full plate. You need chainmail.
I never thought about that. That's kind of cool.
Skill.
A skill which already is better than chainmail.
What about breastplate? I can't remember if that's heavy.
Breastplate is
Breastplate's lower than
That's right.
skill.
no, it's the same as scale. It's just the stealthier version.
And I don't need that.
No, wait, no.
I don't have stats. I just have prices back here.
Half plate is the best medium armor. It is like 15 plus and disadvantage on stealth, I think.
Yeah, and skill mail has disadvantage on stuff.
Yeah.
But a breastplate doesn't. That's right.
A breastplate, which is less than half plate, but the same.
It gives the same AC, it's just more expensive than skill mail. Skill mail gives disadvantage. But that's not applicable. Way to get
That was
half
Brian.
plate that grows.
Yeah. Go see a magic armor.
Forget, did we ask them they didn't have it? Or did we just forget?
I said I needed half plate. Like, why?
No, I meant the magic.
No.
You just forgot to ask.
Oh. We can always go stand back in line.
Thank you for your time.
You're not buying anything.
Well, you didn't want to sell us what we wanted.
I'm willing to sell it to you. I'm saying it's not going to work for
How did you know?
Well, at this point,
Marcus is like,
I'm
What the fuck are they
convinced that
doing?
every shopkeeper has the ability to see through any disguise. So
I'm not using a disguise though.
I know.
Oh. So she can see.
How do I know what?
How did you know he needed bigger?
I didn't ask if he needed bigger. I asked if it was his size or bigger.
Meaning, was he buying for someone else?
Much like your size is half his size. I would need to put it in a smaller form.
He actually knows a half Joe. They're good friends.
You know,
Never mind.
you know a half giant?
He does. Well,
Barnabas, you know a half
that
giant?
was nice.
I'll leave
That was-
5 gold on the counter and say thank you.
You got
Walk out.
I didn't even think about that. Belay that.
Right.
You gotta tell me about this half giant. I say, following Barnabas out.
I think that's why he said like.
It's a retcon. Yeah, I was thinking about the Crusher thing.
Barnabas is walking out really shook right now.
Was she too scary for you?
No, these fuckers almost told a little old lady. She was mean too.
Man, she was to the
She
point.
was mean.
Not used to being.
I'm not
people
used to
being too
people.
blunt.
I'm not used to people just being like, if they're mean, they
I
beat me.
almost told her that he was a grower, not a shower. Sorry.
If that would hurt.
I had to. I'm the rogue.
Just the slow, like,
3 damage.
Don't hurt me.
No.
gosh, you're gonna put me in.
Psychic
You're the,
damage.
closest, you're the closest thing we have to a bard, so you must do this.
It would have been
I'm a
great.
charlatan.
Do what?
It would have been great.
Yeah.
He's growing up her motherfucker.
So,
I think
What
I have
was
to
the
go back to
problem?
Prince's.
So because of his
issue?
yes, half plate would on him if he went to grow.
Just like Panther, you guys have herpes.
You don't want to say
That works. People die. You don't die from burps.
Is there
It's
magical plate armor that will, like, or half plate that'll grow?
From what I understand, magical armor will grow to whatever size you are.
I'm pretty sure this was not perfectly sized to me when I got it.
I think I need to go back to Prince's.
I can go stand in line again. While we're there, you can
I'll
Think
stand in
about your
line. I
pretty
can
hat.
think about my new hat.
think about your hats. You think about your hats.
Pay off 1 gold of the debt so you don't wind up accumulating more.
I don't think Barnabas realizes that he's part of the debt.
He's got his.
Barnabas paid for
Yeah,
everything.
that's right.
So you're waiting through the line again?
And
I look right down to one thing. So.
while we're waiting, Barnabas is going to try to assume.
Okay. Well, lucky for you, you definitely get the 30 minutes of waiting in line as you wait for another 2 hours, wasting most of your day
Yeah.
in the lines.
So that's Disney. Yeah, that's.
So we're all just kind of like,
Yeah.
I mean,
And you get to the door, and they call somebody else's name, and then they call next, and you enter, and the slender figured man.
we forgot something.
It's good to see
And I think
Good to see you.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
you. We all forget to check our paperwork.
What's the fee? Roll through your head.
What is it?
So, I welcome you back. What are we here to?
I have half plate that grows and shrinks with somebody's body. Little old lady said I need to find someone like this shop.
Yeah.
And he pulls out a book and starts to peruse through it.
Get out of this guy's name. Horrible.
And he, unfortunately, our coffers do not have what you seek.
Dang it.
Literally wasted his time.
Because apparently he can't use normal half plate with his whole thing.
If you would like, we can put you on the list.
Might as well.
How many names are on this list?
This one's much.
Only 7,000 people.
Forget what was the other list?
It was like 4,000.
No, what was it? We were.
Carry after one pleasure.
That's right.
You know, the best uncommon item, period.
Yeah, uncommon. It's like I will argue you on common items.
What was it?
Hurry up the health, basically.
Well, the periaptive health is avoiding disease. Periaptive wound closure stops you from making death saves whenever you start making them.
It's like a free spare the dying.
Oh, okay.
Constant. So basically, they
Party
have to outright kill you in order for you to die.
Which I mean, if they hit really hard, then just do it again.
I also feel bad for when I need to use Spare the Dying and accidentally drop a hole on someone.
Yeah. Okay.
So
On this.
you'll be hit up front. We need 1,125.
See.
Yes.
Okay.
We're all stuck up
With the pool that we've got, yes.
Know how much money we have left?
Put 113 platinum.
So much.
69,700.
Oh,
Well, less than.
113 platinum is going to be 1,130.
And here's one gold for my debt. You're supposed to pay on that, right?
Oh, you want to leave some?
Yeah, I have 6 loans, so that's why I only put one.
Okay.
So you're bringing your debt down by 1, which is not 1%.
You have to keep it at 1%. Don't want that.
We could always just pay the copper.
Whatever I need to pay to where I don't get fined again. Your fee and fines have already accrued. So that's for. Just want to make sure I went for a visit. What fine line I missed? You did miss the fine line of visiting the shop twice in the same day.
You now owe 3,475 platinum.
That's gonna be 10% on my debt. And you must pay a 10% fee, or else accrue a second fee. Your 10% will be 200. That's a 10% of 6 gold. Your fee for visiting us twice.
I'll put on 20 more platinum. Because this is my fault.
So that completely nixes that fee.
That way it puts him at where he's supposed to be and no extra.
Okay.
Because this one is my fault. Can we open the whole thing that we got? Can we open that in here? On the floor.
Because we don't want to do it in front of people. How much platinum did you shove in there?
68,414. Actually, I will keep a pouch of 10 platinum.
I'll help him count it.
10 platinum. That's the fingers, right?
So you removed the 20 platinum.
yeah.
So he's back down to 6 gold.
Okay.
I'll also put 1,000 gold.
Actually, no. He's not. That just brings. That's paying off his fee. That's not his.
I was just paying off the fee.
And then 1 gold to have paid for the debt. Did you have to do it every time?
No, if you pay the debt, it has to be it.
No. So the debt, if you think about it, 200 gold is 10%.
10% of 200.
No. 200 gold is your 10% of your fee.
It was 2,000 gold.
Trying to believe me here. So now I'm at 10,000 or 2,600 or 6.
2006.
Whatever.
I'll keep it.
It's better than what you had earlier.
Absolutely. Man, I have one.
So technically, since you pay your 10%, you are at 1,806 and one con.
Caraway went from like almost 300 pounds down to 65. He's even like,
He's like, I'm better than here.
this is awesome. I can just feel like I have a 40-foot movement speed.
Shall we be anticipating you a third time today?
Does it go up?
And we walk out. I was like,
If we forewarn you, does it nix the fee?
No.
Then no.
Unless
we
you,
would get an extra fee for telling him to expect us and then we not show.
unless you
Yes.
happen to have a work order for the ship that's out there. I'll pay for that. Hey,
About what?
I'll say Chris.
Are we in Cress?
Yeah. I'll know better. This is.
Thomas.
That's how.
Flying ship. Carnival people.
There are many.
I mean, I knew there were those in the Baylaw. I didn't know how many were in Gitsford.
Mostly over on the Philippines.
You guys have some interesting friends.
Wait, are you here?
Yeah, I went in this time.
And we got another one.
And we're all in this.
I figured why not.
I paid for all of my stuff all at once. And I haven't had to resurrect.
Oh, one thing.
Is there anything I can help?
Like, are there any wares being displayed and
There's a bunch.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was all just bare countertop.
No, like there's tons of things like visible, but it's all under.
It's all like in glass case.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't grab anything.
Okay.
Do you sell kits? Like a calligrapher's kit or a forging kit?
That uses your blood. Yes.
well, now you're speaking my language.
Is that how y'all write your contracts?
Terrifying would that be if Barnabas is like, here, have a werewolf blood tonic. It's just like constantly glowing and flicking with electricity.
Can it make the blood look like ink?
Why should you?
We're just gonna go.
As it dries, it looks like ink. Anyway,
It sounds like something that you'd find.
Oh,
like
does
with
anybody have anything that they need to throw in the hole?
I wonder if Chris like has like a rat way type setup where you got like fences.
Pulled
I
out
feel like you'd buy
iron
something
pot.
like that for the fence, right? Forger's kit.
I'm sure
Iron
you can
pot.
get it. I believe we're done here.
Add to one of the hole.
no
There's an iron pot.
purposes. Wasting time. Another fee.
How much for a
It was
plus
listen
one
to-
longbow?
Oh, I thought we were all together. But we are all included in one.
Did you make it merch?
We didn't have
I
what
got
we
put
wanted
on
to
the
purchase.
list.
Not
I
ours
thought-
either.
I thought they didn't put
Hey,
on the
hey,
list.
hey, he wants to make a purchase. He wants to make a purchase. We can avoid this.
Plus one longbow.
You're on a list of 10,000 people.
I mean, didn't I get a plus one longbow?
Quick question before I do this.
Last one.
Longbow or short bow? Is the short bow finesse, therefore I need it for sneak attack?
Both of them
Both of them.
work.
They're
Yeah, I think
not
it would.
finesse, they're just ranged weapons, they're dex based.
Oh, okay.
You
Never
can
mind.
do it with a crossbow.
Yeah, I missed that when we talked about that.
You have a drinking problem.
I'm drinking Crusher's piss, man.
Crusher needs to see a doctor.
Yeah. Holy
Maybe
shit.
he will, it's basically just his piss. So you get a contact high, but
He
tastes like
looked
ash.
around at the at one of the cases and looks at it for a second, and he goes and grabs a book and opens it up, and flips through it, and he walks over to one of the walls and grabs. And when he reaches, all of a sudden a handle appears, and he pulls. The wall starts to move. This is your purchase.
Yes.
It's just getting
It should be an uncommon item, so that's like 500 to 5,000 gold.
No, uncommon is 100 to 5.
I want to say call it is 51.
You really want to bring that thing back?
Dude, it is my favorite. It's
Oh, yeah?
my favorite magic item.
Uncommon?
Common. It
That
does,
would have made
it
you
does nothing, but for a bonus action, you can make it billow dramatically. That's it.
Every turn, just
I can't do that. This character is so bonus action heavy.
really.
Yeah. A bonus action for my malady, just a bonus action for my transformation.
425 gold.
Sold.
Yeah, that on yours, you need to jump in.
Oh, I've got it. Yeah, I give me the gold.
You see Barnabas is just like at the edge like this. This is so fucking weird.
Don't fall in.
Well, with all the platinum we just a big chest, yeah, you'd fall to the bottom and take damage.
When I jump now, if I do a standing high jump, I take damage. All the way up and come all
Your knees are going to.
Is there anything else?
No, Mr. Jack Skellington. That'll do. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Joshua, I do have a question. Are you a natural entity or were you created?
Oh my god. And then you can't just have
Ask somebody if they've been naturally
Were you
created.
born in a vat?
That is very mean to say.
What is the means of natural
Does he have parents?
Either you come into existence somehow, like by mundane or arcane forces, or you are created by someone else if it's artificial.
It isn't that the same. Mundane or arcane forces used by another to bring you in. Population is mundane forces to bring you in. So what is the difference?
You know? You have a point there. Actually, if I stop to think about my own creation.
Did one day you have sentience and remember? Do you make memories?
Blowing onions bun.
This guy would not be the person to do shrooms with.
God, no. You can see, he already sees through space and time. Which, yes, we all do, don't we? In a sense.
Huh.
Do you exist on another realm?
And they took in the jam. You already see two guys.
I'm sorry, do I exist what?
At the
On
very end,
another
when
realm.
space babies.
Another
What's going on?
I mean, I did?
I exist on 5.
Oh. You are something beyond either of those ideals, then.
And his hand extends and shuts the wall, and when it does, the scene goes away.
That was just a standard +1 number.
The lady says so.
She seems to know what she's talking about. Alright, anybody else want anything?
No, I'm
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, because we already bought their potions.
Those are cool.
How rude.
No more today. Or maybe even from this 10 day.
You leave Fritz's magic shop again.
Avoiding an extra fee for not buying something.
Oh, before Barnabas walks out, how will I know when it's ready?
We will inform you.
Thank you.
Which means I'm probably never being informed.
You live long enough, you might.
Yeah, let's say.
I-
Just wait a couple of centuries.
Most of the people on that list will probably die before I do.
You get bumped up.
Turns out everything's like Ash from Fred not wanting them.
So what are we doing now that we've left Fritz's a second time?
I'm guessing it's like sundown.
I mean, it's evening time. It's about that time you would go. You guys have missed lunch.
We are kind of hungry.
We have rations.
Ew. We've been on the road, man.
Let's go see if there's any food left at the warehouse before they close down. We have fish.
We also had food at the house.
Could also get another goose at the sea.
You want to go back to that house?
See if it's repaired.
Okay.
Someone could be waiting for us
Beyond the guard?
there.
No, I had to restart it. Connected, so I can't change my computer.
Back to the safe house, I
I'm
suppose.
going by it. Just see if there's any like authorities around it or any suspicious folks, or it looks like it's perfectly fine, not burning.
Has it been
I mean,
repaired?
it
Is it-
wasn't burning when you left it. You get there, and it doesn't seem
Well,
to
then-
have burned anymore.
Well, it's more of the did somebody come back to finish the job?
Not that you can tell.
Does it look like anybody's tried any repairs?
Not that you can tell from the outside.
Just read this and then go question.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Raid the fridge.
Does it sound like anybody's inside?
As you open the door and look in, there is sitting a lady.
Is it the same lady from this morning?
Is it the lady from the other one?
Nope.
Completely new lady.
Yep. And she. Wow. We really don't get hints, do we? You are a bunch of fools.
Probably, yes. We're gonna get him.
So,
You'd like to. And she whistles and snaps, and you can hear people moving outside as
all right.
Yeah.
We're fucking doing this.
Barnabas would go ahead and use the first time to make the hat disguise make him look like the original Barnabas Carter.
Are you doing this before we go into the place, or?
I assume we're already inside.
oh yeah, you are. And she looks at you and goes, "New items? Trying to hide in broad daylight, failing miserably, sitting in the open at a shop. Frowns. Do you not think that we don't see you?"
Who the fuck are you?
No, there's no difference.
How much to forget this?
How much to forget that you blew up one of my constables?
So now we have
Great.
a meeting.
She is the thumper leader.
The mafia lady.
Head right through.
I don't think fucking running's gonna work.
Well, I mean, me, a Dane, and Esper can run. What about you guys?
We're going to run. We're going to try. It'll be fun. Running around with known criminals. That's the other fun part. You don't make yourselves any less suspicious. Staying at a known criminal's abode.
What have you gotten us into?
Maybe more.
I
Technically, you guys got me into this.
You brought us here.
She was doing it.
Yeah.
And all I did was what I was told.
Are we completely ignoring the payoff option here?
What do you think the building is worth?
I think it's worth. Hold on.
10,000 gold.
Hey, yeah, 10,000 gold in your pocket.
10,000 gold will not build my building.
But it does feel good playing around in your pocket, right?
Also, putting you on a noose. Feels great.
I mean, I have had this back issue, but that's a little
Sure, it
bit.
will solve it.
Doesn't have to.
Esper is running through her brain trying to figure out a way to get out of this.
Do we know of any like secret exits in this place?
No, it's a one way in, one way out.
What if we trade favors? We're resourceful.
Stuck in bed, that's why we're resourceful.
Yes, we're resourceful.
Right.
I'm a sneaky fucker. He turns into a really big fucker. This guy knows magic. You know?
Speaking of, Barnabas will go ahead and use his
She already
transformation.
She's
After he's already used disguise.
Makes the disguise look that much more awkward.
Disguise self-covered, like it puts a facade over.
resourceful.
Not that she's filling out the fact that we came here, which is not resourceful.
That was your
I would
idea.
assume that we would have been keeping an eye. Instead.
So, we're trying to bribe our way out. We've blown up a police
It wasn't necessarily. That was more of paying off.
I was
Police
asleep
station.
until they woke me for the whole thing.
We're known fugitives to have run, theft, attempted arson.
Person.
No? Do you distinctly remember somebody trying to burn down a building when these two were captured?
Wasn't us. I actually alerted people to get them out of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Weird doctor guy. We don't know him.
Don't know him, but was seen with him for 3 or 4 days beforehand.
Drinking buddy.
Wait, so we actually think Doc did it?
Long
Oh, no.
story.
Not really sure who it was.
One way or another, you're down for lives. You're also down for other things. Trying to force people to sell their properties.
Yeah, it was.
Is that what he did? Oh! Big orc guy. Don't know him either.
Yet you stay in his house. You do realize that you are not helping yourself.
I'm a squatter.
Well, not helping either.
Which is another charge.
So we can add breaking and entering. Does look like his room was ransacked. Was it you?
It was that way this morning.
But this person doesn't live here, so
Do you sleep loot? Is that what happens?
Huh? Turning any leaf?
You're Mr. Hyde. Just
I found God. I'm good. Okay. I just gamble.
Can I
That's not
Isn't the
illegal.
biggest irony that you're now a follower of the God of Justice?
Can
I like the
intelligence
taste of
check
it.
to see
It's
if that onion can think of a way that I can't out of this?
I was about to say likewise.
Same.
Like, 'cause I'm stuck.
Nah, Dane is stumped because that's a nat one.
That's a 4.
What are we rolling for?
Just intelligence.
See if we know.
New die.
I'm
Oh,
also stumped.
hey. Ben has an idea, I think. After all that stupid shit. 25, 19 plus 6 intelligence.
let's roll that with a disadvantage to begin with. For the factor of you've already thrown 5 things out there that's made
Okay.
made it worse for you. to
That's a
begin
little
with.
bit more realistic. I got a 13.
Marcus currently looks like the guy he's accused of murdering.
What's going on in my head?
A lot of things. Nothing's really sticking out. So, the question is, do you come, or do we have to burn the building down and take you?
What's our sentence looking like if we do come peacefully?
Well, for the 3 that haven't, that doesn't have the rest of the charges on it, other than blowing up a building, you might make it out alive.
Knew we were
I'm
ready.
assuming I can't use my with the city watch thing to try. Let's just watch his eye. It's just fucking close.
I only have for detail and insightful fighting. I don't really have much else.
I and Dane are both stumped. This is fucked.
So, it's really. I'm sure they're gonna interrogate us.
Jeez, I don't want to peacefully knowing that they are dead meat.
Mm.
Shut the door behind us.
Walk away.
Inside.
Um,
You obviously can't.
So we open the door, and this lady's been talking to us. I look back out the door. How many are outside?
There's a good 15 to 20.
Jesus.
Alright, so 4d6 stock closed. 6 times. Okay. It's gonna be either die or go and maybe hit
Me personally, I wouldn't really have much of a chance anyways because I'm not all human. Neither is this one. I vote we burn this house down with the Senate.
It can be done.
You're great. You got a thing for boleros. Just
So guys, this is the last episode of Welcome to Tyria. I hope you guys had fun.
Barnabas, throw your sticks. What do they tell us?
I mean, Onion is going to be praying to the Archfey just for like some way out. Desperate.
Okay. U100.
Since I am newly minted cleric. That's a 75.
You know, close.
Brow sword?
Not a cleric.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Intervention.
You are being unjustly accused of certain things.
Exactly. She's corrupt as shit. Out of character.
They all are.
So, last chance. Peacefully or not?
I don't think I can go.
Peacefully?
At all. Onion looks at Dane and is like, I love you and I'm sorry. And cast banishment on themselves.
What level spell is that?
That is being cast as a 4th level spell. It is going to happen in this realm, not where they land,
No, no.
like you said before.
I know.
Yes, but these
Counter
guys
spell.
are.
Let's see if the counterspell will stop you.
Let's see. How does command work?
God. What has happened?
The 3rd or lower is instantly nullified. So I'm going to roll if it's high. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. 10 plus the spell's level, so 14.
Ain't that right?
Okay.
Should I just cast Chaos Bolt on her?
Oh, God.
There's 15 of them out there.
That's out front. We don't even know how many are out back.
She's the leader. If her leader's gone, they might scatter like rats.
I don't think we can be that lucky.
Onion disappears.
Motherfucker.
All right, now we have a new side quest. Return.
I would say roll a d20 for us.
Yeah.
To see what happens in the place Onion was.
Something
That's
great.
a 12 on a level 4. That's a 1.
One.
Yes. Where was that when I was praying?
Roll 2 more times.
Do we just flee back to the waste?
That is a 100 and a 27.
Something epic, please, so we can get out of here.
Drop a whale on her.
Which god did you summon?
Depends on which.
The cactus juice is helping.
Can we get a divine booty call, Barnabas?
Okay. Well. If you die within the next minute, your ghost will haunt yourself.
Considering I probably already have 2 spirits in my body anyway.
Because it says if the spell's target dies within the next minute, its ghost haunts the caster. So like that one's just like, huh?
Well, his soul will be taken out of the body. His body stands back up, and now he's no, go the other way.
So you appear back in the Feywild.
Probably not where I want to be in the Feywild, but in the Feywild. Taking in my surroundings.
You're not quite sure where you're at.
But it is definitely not the forest where.
That's right.
I mean, I have 10 minutes to hold this, and then I can pop.
Is it 10 minutes or 1?
10 minutes. Is
Oh,
that
it's 10 rounds. Isn't it?
Banishment.
banishment 1 minute or 10 minutes?
I think it's if you hold it for 1 minute. Because it takes 1 minute to come out of this form.
This also
I'll probably be making like some personal rolls to see if I let myself come back or not.
Are you doing anything in particular? 1 minute.
1 minute. Probably looking for signs of some sort of civilization, Eladrin, pixies, something I can talk to. If I find my way either back to the material realm to them or home.
Give me a perception check.
How much time is this going to take?
Do what?
How much time is that going to take?
Not too long.
9.
With a 9, you definitely do see a civilization like not too far, but you know for a fact that your spell would dissipate before you get there.
I take it you're specifically focusing on me because I can't know what they're doing.
Well, there's another reason for it.
Make it eaten.
Well, no, it's more of the other one that you rolled.
Wild magic
Yeah.
shouldn't work in this round though.
Well, it depends on if you.
Now, how much of the realm did you bring back?
Yeah, it
with
depends
you?
on if I pop back in. Now that I think about it, that's not high enough. I'm gonna start walking.
Say, do anything, just
Be constantly praying
what is the phrase?
that somehow my friends will come out of this alive and I will find them again.
There we go. Answered what I need.
What? Did I? No, wait.
Is that a wish?
A wish spell?
The next phrase spoken by the caster becomes true.
What the?
Oh, that become a Feywild adventure?
Yes! That was so. That was so dope.
No, I mean, it didn't say come to me. It was just friends get out alive.
Yep. And that you would find somehow reconnect with them.
And next thing we know, we're in the prime material plane, and everybody just falls over.
Oh no.
So,
What happened?
for you guys, you're sitting there.
I was gonna say, what is old girl doing when she tried to counterspell and it didn't work?
So as soon as Onion disappears, she whistles, and the door busts open. Thumpers come rushing in. They all start to like club you. So if you guys want to go through initiative, we can.
As soon as she would whistle, Barnabas would die.
Well, then
Actually, and David say you're not doing the same thing.
give me initiative then.
I'm assuming this all happened within the minutes.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun.
I'm gonna go get another drink.
25 to 20. 15 to 20.
17.
16.
Oh, 16.
16, 17, 18, 16.
Yep.
What's your next?
Numbers. 16.
Onion, give me yours just for
Just for a.
Funsies?
yeah.
That would be the head ones.
Can I borrow this?
Well, basically, it's where in the round does this
Happen.
occur?
That would be 10.
10.
So we're all gonna get at least a few bruises in.
Maybe some broken bones.
Retaliation.
I like how you just.
Okay.
Hey, wait.
Ben.
No, when you whistle.
The door is busted open. They are filing in quickly. What are you doing?
Mind sliver on one of them. I need to cast more spells to get used to it. 60 feet range. Save of intelligence 14.
Save. I got a 17 on the dot. So.
So nothing.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. We have to range anything?
No.
No.
If it's a cantrip. Did you roll a 20?
Huh? 19.
19.
I don't like this new double. Pretty good too.
Esper, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on one of them.
With bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you going for the thumpers or the lady?
Probably the lady since she's the leader.
Okay.
And that's 19 plus 6.
That hits.
D12.
Oh, Jeff, mate, dude, don't.
I
No, that was the thumpers, all right.
Boy!
Oh, you there?
feel like I caused some chaos.
This is the
It's
second
okay.
time
Brian,
with
you
your
watch people
wild
in
man
dirt league.
that has saved our asses.
That's
Oh, no.
4. Hold on.
Yeah.
Watch.
Hold on.
Some fuck shit's gonna happen, and they're gonna add a new layer to the Elder City. They're gonna get out alive.
Okay, so that's 4 lightning damage, and that's a 1 for my first level spell.
Or we're all dead when you get back.
Roll a d100.
No.
No.
That's right.
My friends get out of this alive.
Yeah.
Esper's not your friend, though.
That's a good point.
This is vague. We can get out alive.
Allies.
Just
I mean,
all arrested.
I will say Onion was thinking of you when it happened.
So the double 0 is 10.
That's friends.
So 6.
6 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we can go ahead and pull up this.
Oh no.
The person that you just hit with, what was it? Which ball?
Yeah.
Disappears. Much like the way that Onion did.
What the hell is going on? Remember's just like, what the hell?
They're
are
not
we
from the
doing?
Feywild, so.
This might be my favorite session ever.
At that, I look at them. I'm like, their leader's gone. Let's see what happens.
Wait, did you do it on the leader or one of the
Yeah, I'm the leader.
Oh,
God.
well, that changes things.
It'll probably
Like, she's currently in a isolated demi-plane.
Just
We'll probably run out of air at some point.
It's okay. There's about to be some more wild magic
Well,
shit.
so because she's from here, she would come back. It's only if you're not from here and it lasts a minute, then you stay.
Huh.
Yep.
Is my understanding. Yeah. Lay out the hole, just let her fall into it.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Shove them all in.
So, Dane, you're up.
Well, Dane was going to tackle her, but now he's Okay, we're going at it now. The closest one to him, make a deception check versus my insight. Good luck.
What are you?
Insightful fighting. As a bonus action, I can basically I study them and their deception versus my insight. And if I succeed compared to them, then I get sneak attack, even if I don't have advantage.
18.
Ooh. I rolled a nat 20 plus 4, so. And I'm just gonna stab him.
Okay.
That's a 27.
That hits.
Hey, we're about to get thumper uniforms.
Fuck is it about tonight? It's got like a 27.
That's what we get for having a shopping episode.
Well, this is the normal stuff.
Oh,
That's 9 piercing. Ooh, how many? I only get 1d6 still.
What level rogue are you?
3.
Two.
2d6. Sweet.
depending on this, how this plays out, I feel like we need to go straight to Kentor after this.
Hey, so we really fucked up.
We went just leap down. So 9 piercing, 7 sneak attack, and then con save.
9 piercing and how much?
7
You're gonna come back very
sneak
confused.
attack.
You guys are going to come to me very confused. One of the two. We're both going to appear, or we're all going to appear in Fritz very confused.
You just put in orders. I can't have you die now.
That's a 6.
It's so
Take
hard to be
another
heroes when we
additional
keep going.
one.
You hand me my charger. Thank you.
And then starting with my other +2. Right. 16? To hit.
16 to hit. That just hits.
Just it. And that is 10 to hit. All magical.
Barnabas, you're up.
I guess I can't. I was gonna say I moved to where she was, but that won't give me.
So it's Crimson Right, so I can get lightning on my attacks. I will be taking 4. And then moving to the one that Dane just hit, we'll take 2 swipes at him.
Okay.
First one, 18 on the die. Can help. So it's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
4, 9. 9 slashing and 5 lightning.
Are you hitting the one that it didn't hit, or
Yeah.
9 slashing and 5 lightning?
And second attack. That was 12. 13. So 20 to hit.
32. That hits.
For 7 slashing and 1 lightning.
He's bloody.
He's bloodied.
Yeah. I mean, these are just guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the last one kind of just fucked us up.
Yeah. Keep in mind, there's multiple styles of guards.
Yeah.
True.
These are constables, not lieutenants.
Pretty sure she wins.
She's falling through the hells.
Okay. So this is a smaller room, so that they will fill it up pretty quickly.
Oh.
So I'm basically going to roll 2 for each of you. So to start with, what's your efficiency bonus, Rodin?
+3.
8,
Yes.
and then
Oh, and the lightning that came off
21.
this time. That hits. And I need him to make a DC 14 dexterity save.
That's a fail.
Then he will be taking 7 lightning damage after he hits. For my Wrath of the Storm.
Retaliation.
Strong clear.
I hit that 3 times.
Okay.
As long as he's now reading in purple lightning instead of red. The blue plus red makes purple.
Barnabas like colors.
Listen here, fucker. Blue is my favorite flavor crayon.
Take 12.
Is this considered magical or silvered?
No. And then he gets a second attack.
I'm at 90%.
Or, well, that was the first guy got his first and his second. So now the second guy gets you. This guy, seeing what you just did to his friend, is going to do what's called exploit opening.
It was a cleric feature if that helps anything.
There's your reaction. Time.
21 to hit.
That hits.
And then his second attack is 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
I
So
don't have my shield on.
you're going to take, so he hits both. That and that. Plus.
This is gonna hurt. No. It's a bit bloodless. Everyone's target.
Hopefully, you target the guards first.
Everyone is a target. Whoever is closest.
Hopefully, it's the guards.
Yeah.
Using his exploit opening, you take for the time. You take a total of both attacks, 33 damage. So half that.
So 32.
16.
Dane,
Ow.
this guy on you. 11,
This.
19.
Shield.
Okay. Second guy sees what you've done and uses his exploit opening.
That's
Do
19.
anything as a reaction.
Huh?
We do anything as reactions.
Is it anything as a reaction or a spell?
No, they're seeing what you guys are doing, and then they have a
Kind of like a Battmaster thing.
Gotcha.
that is as an action they can use, and they can use it so many times per day, called exploit opening, which gives them advantage on their next their attack action, which they get to make 2 attacks per action, and then so they get advantage on both, and then they do an additional, and this it goes up per level, D4 slashing damage on it. So the second guy using his exploit opening on the first attack is a 20, which misses. But on his second one, that also misses. No. As for the first guy, will miss probably 8,
Yeah, that's what
and then 17.
that hits.
You take 7 slashing damage. And then the second guy will attack you twice for 14 to hit.
Yep, that just hits.
And so that means the other one will definitely hit. Because that was an 18 on the die. Yeah. 13 slashing total.
I have two spell slots.
Okay.
And
And I can cast spells as long as I'm not concentrating when I get the lost.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
18 on the die, so that will hit as well. So 11 slashing on the first guy. Second guy. $20 and 25 to hit. So then he does 17 damage to you total. Her turn is this. Onion is contemplating life. On the ground.
Contemplating new life.
You get to walk through the bear.
It's your
All right. So the guy that I tried to mind sliver.
Fucking run.
hopefully it's the guy that's attacking you. Because you got 2 on you.
Yeah, I'll take one of them. Let's see.
Dude, probably 300 feet away from here.
Sorry, whistle's happening.
Oh, 11 and 1 with both scimitars, so that's a no.
Zaku comes down, electrocutes me. My new boy toy!
Her.
The guards that are on me 5 feet away from me each.
I mean, they're closer than that.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to cast Word of Radiance, so they need to make a con save.
How does that work?
Okay, so Word of Radiance is a cantrip that you utter divine word and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 2d6 radiant damage because I'm higher than level 5.
So 3 of them need to make saves. What was it? Con save?
Yeah.
16, 17, and 12.
So what?
One takes 5 radiant damage, and that's a 20 on a cantrip.
Okay. Again, you're up.
I guess keep working on the same guy I've been going for. I guess let's go ahead and do another deception check versus my insight.
It's like
12?
same thing as
It's 7. So I'm just gonna be attacking normally.
I'm still within 5 feet.
You said 16 hits, right?
Yes.
Oh, you're still within 5 feet.
Yeah, we're both on the same down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's. Well, what do we split those? Actually?
Yeah, I agree. Two Artemis things are about to get nuts.
Roll that. I'm gonna re-roll that one. 10 piercing.
Ten piercing?
Yes.
He's dead.
Cool.
Electrocast explode.
Then I'll use my other dagger on the next. I'm gonna guess 11 misses.
Yes.
And that's it.
Okay. Barnabas.
I would like to angle myself to where a 15-foot cube won't hit any of my friends, whether it be pointing it out the door
Okay.
to do Thunder Wave.
Okay.
I don't know how many are going to be in the cube, but
Read me what needs to be done.
14 DC con save.
Okay. Con saves. Okay. Two, 3,
Isn't it push them away then with the throw?
If they
Okay, so 5 failed, 3 passed.
So the 5 that failed take 6 lightning and are pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
And the ones that passed take 3 lightning.
I like the way-
But that's it.
Oh, and what did you roll for your
And I
spell?
rolled a 5 first level, no training.
Give me that D100.
Barney's first time.
Thanks.
35.
Oh.
We're one away from something?
Uh-oh.
The caster's arms become flailing tentacles for the next minute.
You don't have your claws or your somatic components.
Because I can just smack the fuck out of people and still electrocute them. I'm a jellyfish. Did your god give you that?
Nope. I get to go.
Wait, electric tentacles over here.
So instead of it being slashing or piercing, I can do bludgeoning and
Probably helped you with the grapple check.
I can just grab people's necks.
On that, I know that was thunder you just hit with it, but why?
Oh, and an audible clap of thunder is able to be heard from 300 feet.
9 to hit you,
It's a miss.
8 to hit you.
That's a miss.
The next guy, 12 to hit you,
Miss.
22 to hit you.
That's a hit.
$14 slashing damage, reduced to 7.
And a DC 14 dex check, please.
That's a 20 on the die.
You will be taking 4 lightning.
4
Sorry,
lightning.
Yep.
Mr. Dog, you're kind of in my way.
Jane,
Dropped one of the 15.
Zap, zap. Song.
Weird. This is actually going pretty well.
I made people get the fuck out of the room so they have to move in again.
25 to hit,
Yeah, that's gonna
15 to hit.
No.
Okay. That's the first one, and he does 8 slashing.
No, not really.
19 to hit.
I'll do another shield.
Okay.
That's 11 on the die for first level.
You're good. That's for $15 to hit,
Yeah.
No.
25 to hit.
No. Do it again. Silvery barbs.
I can't even see it.
Did what?
Silvery barbs. And I believe it's a first level, so I'll have to roll for wild, right?
So what does Silvery Barbs do?
He gets disadvantage. He has to roll again, disadvantage, and I can give advantage to probably one of the ones on Barnabas because I think he's way down on now.
No, you give it to him.
Oh, it says another Oh, okay, yeah.
Basically, he sucks fortune away from him and gives it to someone else.
Okay. So rolling again
And
at disadvantage, correct?
I believe so.
Did they roll another natural?
Natural 20 and a 19.
oh, I gave him a crit.
No.
Luckily,
Oh.
it's disadvantage.
Oh yeah, so 19.
So she still gets hit.
And then, does that go for his whole action?
I think it was
Just that one.
Yeah, just
that
one.
one.
Okay.
attack roll.
So then on his second one would be a 21 to hit. So he still hits twice.
And 9 on wild magic.
9 on first level?
Yep.
Okay. Roll the D100.
There we go.
We're not trained.
Okay,
Are
so
we just trying to cause chaos?
Yep.
yes.
No.
Experience.
This was
15.
desperation.
15 slashing for you total.
17 for wild magic.
17.
The feeling the DCs for that are different for checks.
It is.
Oh,
Because it's based on how long you've been casting,
I learned it on the street.
I've been casting for over 100 years.
and it's also based on whether you've had any training at all. So, like,
Practice.
yeah, so when Leslie was playing the one character, like, their DC was a lot higher than everybody. Like, it's harder for them to fail. versus everybody else.
College
Yeah,
guy?
the college kid.
I just found this stuff out yesterday.
Finn goes all of a sudden goes flying 10 foot and hits the wall.
Ow.
It's a small room, so.
And the other gentleman goes the opposite direction of you, 10 feet as well. Finn takes 2 bludgeoning.
By the way, I'm about to die.
That's, I was trying to say. I figured if I had the silvery barbs, anybody would be you.
The 2 guys that are on you, like, push up to you. Dane, you get an attack of opportunity.
You should.
Okay. So they move up. So the first attack is a natural 20.
Yeah.
And then the second attack is a 19 on the die, which puts it at 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's where the silver barbs would come in handy.
I know. She's squishier than you.
There we go. So your natural 20 is just 9 damage. And then the non-natural, the 19 is 9 damage for a total of 18 from that guy.
Ooh.
The second guy, 9 to hit,
No.
and then 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Use your reaction.
4 slashing damage.
I'm up, but I'm bloodied as shit.
We're in the same boat.
Yeah. Ooh.
Onion is still contemplating life, the ethos, and what the hell to do.
Can you come out of the timeout corner now?
Unfortunately, I've already said what I'm doing, and I rolled to see if Onion decides to pop back in.
Finn, it's your turn.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. Many things I can do. I guess if I gotta do something, I probably want to use that magic item. Hopefully something happens. I'm gonna take a double slash at one of them.
Okay.
1 and a 14.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully it's not
I'm gonna go ahead. Yes, that whatever happens at the end of this will be and that's what we'll stop.
So
Yeah, probably.
8 and 20. 8 and dirty 20.
The 20 hits, the 8 does not.
Okay, so dirty 20 is 6. 4 damage.
I have become the Eldritch Abomination.
What did you use?
Weird.
Esper, you're up.
That looks
well-
like he's a user wearing a straw.
Hopefully luck is on my side. I'm going to use Chaos Bolt.
So you need to roll to hit for wild magic, and then damage to determine what the fuck happens.
So, a 16 for one of the guys on me.
That hits.
And the... 9. So a total of 9 acid damage. Sadly, they didn't get the same number, so we can't leap.
And for wild magic?
Wild magic. That's an 8 for a first level.
Yeah, roll that D100. This house is becoming crazier and crazier.
Thing.
With 68 or 98.
There's a 68.
68.
6, 8. You gain 8 temporary hit points.
Needed that shit.
You need that.
I do.
Dane, you're up.
So Dane sees that Esper is bleeding out profusely. is going to grab her and say, "Hang on." Use his bonus action to dimension door out to the street.
Okay. Okay.
And once she's there, he's going to use his 30 feet to run back and just start stabbing the guy that's next at the door.
Okay. Give me your attack.
Would this be sneak attack? Because he wouldn't know I was there?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll give it to you only because like this is one of those.
To say what the fuck?
Yeah.
Everything is gone to hell.
South, crazily, yeah, so that's a 20. That is. You want to just give you the total?
Yeah.
Con save for
Net 20.
yeah, he's fine there. But he does take 15 piercing first. Other one, that's it. And it takes another 10.
Barnabas.
Barnabas does not feel well. Something is wrong with his arm, so he's going to drop his disguised self. I'm not sure how mechanically.
You can't hold a weapon.
Yes.
You don't have claws anymore because you have tentacles. You can't cast spells because you can't make the wiggly fingers.
But he does have the.
Unless you have verbal and material as your thing.
Okay, so I
So
don't
if
have to use.
it has an S in any
Yeah,
of your
I can't
spells, you
use
can't
those.
use those.
But I do not have to use claws on my predatory strikes.
No.
Okay, so I was wondering if it would drop down to regular, the 1 damage bludgeoning, or if I still got to use my 1d6 for bludgeoning.
Let's look up an octopus for what their damage is.
Oh,
There you go.
Not. It'd have to be an octopus that has nipples that large.
Okay, so
A kraken?
giant octopus. Let's.
So weird.
Or giant squid.
Yeah.
I have become the Eldritch Abomination of this.
Oh no! It's not giant squid because giant squid is 8d10.
No.
I'm fine with that.
Not giving you that.
That's a colossal squid.
Could just give him d10s.
I can't even give you 2d6.
So if we want to just do the regular 1d6 for the bludgeoning,
Yeah. Let's.
it doesn't change it.
I was thinking either 1d6 or 1d8.
Yeah.
Let me look up octopus.
Hey guys, is this an unarmed attack?
Not using his arm.
They are well gone.
I've become a werewolf kraken.
It's great.
The krakens do lightning damage.
Okay, tentacles.
I am the wolf.
Okay, you're bigger than a smaller beast. Yeah, so we'll just do a d6 because
Okay.
like a giant octopus is 2d6 for just a regular smack, and a regular octopus is 1 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
You were definitely somewhere in between those two. So
Alright,
let's,
so nothing has changed for me. That's what I
Bludgeon.
needed. First attack. I do not want inspiration.
You do not know how to use these tentacles yet.
Second.
I mean,
13 misses.
slapping your own dick with your tentacles.
13 misses, correct?
Look, they're playing with each other.
Huh?
13 misses.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But that would be my
Missed on all of them.
He's not
I mean, it makes sense that you did.
Not proficient in your new arms.
yeah, because it does say flailing tentacles. It did say that. Like it
Oh my
wasn't.
god.
So what is happening is completely logical.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think you have
logical.
something on your on your chest, underneath your beard.
Oh.
No, underneath your
Logical and sensible are not the same thing.
Fair.
beard. Oh, it was your hair tangled together.
Okay.
Okay, I'm like,
I thought it was a bug.
I was like,
Their turn.
It was a fuzzy.
Yeah. That guy's trying to attack us. They tried to do it again. Jesus Christ.
Buddy.
I'm not looking
I
good.
just think if I ever make a gnome werewolf blood hunter, it's turning into a corgi.
19 to hit,
It's
17 to hit.
miss. And dex save. please. This is the last one.
10 slashing.
Just fine.
He definitely felt that.
He takes 8.
Lightning.
Zap zap. Son. This was flavored as the tentacles.
Light is correct.
The second guy against you, 22 to hit.
Hit.
And then
Oh, hit.
Yay!
Don't waste time. So many don't waste time.
okay, so the first one is 11.
Just a 6.
5.
Oh.
And then the second one is 21.
Not 110. Holy shit.
10?
Yeah.
Are you above your threshold?
No.
So, who's the nearest creature to you?
Everybody got out of the room except for Trevor.
But there's also
a bunch of guards in there.
Oh,
It is whoever is closest to it.
Um,
And I roll it at the start of every turn until I break it.
15 to hit.
Miss.
And then 1 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, so here's the fun part. The two that we're against today are going to go.
They're against me.
closest. 11?
Miss.
Or no. Not 11.
AC is 18 at the moment.
14. Yeah, so both of those miss, and then the last guy gets 2 attacks, 16 and 15.
We're good. I'm still bloodletted.
Yeah, the tentacles are slapping everything away. Finn, on the other hand,
They are impenetrable.
Stop it. Just. Stop it. looked over
yeah, I'm on a
at the
silvery
gun.
bar with that.
okay.
It's gonna be a great night.
9?
9 damage or
No, to hit. And then the next one is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
All I need is roll 5 or greater.
6 damage.
Yeah.
This guy has a 19 to hit and an 18 to hit.
All those hit.
5
much you said?
and 10. So
Yeah.
15.
I'm down.
Ooh, so there's a heart that can be consumed.
No.
Okay. Finn is unconscious.
Oh, your wild magic, what was it?
Oh, that was 11.
On the die?
Mhm.
Okay, then you're good. The one that you attacked is going to turn. $19 and 16.
The 16 misses, 19 hits. Hold on.
4 slashing damage.
44.
Finn is unconscious.
Unconscious?
13.
It does not have to make a death save. It's just unconscious.
We get out of this alive does not mean that we get out of this scot-free.
You, by the words of what I said, you get out of the situation, you are alive, and I somehow see you again.
Yeah, but see us
Regardless of
again.
any.
See us again. You can see us at our open casket funeral.
Esper.
You're out in the streets.
Nobody notices me. I look around real quick.
There's a lot of people watching what's going on.
I run to the warehouse.
You're just running.
Yes,
Okay.
to get help.
Wow. Barnabas is being abandoned by his friends again.
You can see me stabbing that guy.
I'm not paying attention. You're not paying attention to the 4 fucking guards that are on me because you bailed and left 2 of them.
Jane.
Onion did abandon you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stab this guy.
Sorry, guys.
That is a
Esper-
nat 20.
That's presumed for herself. It's understandable.
I've always made the fact that Onion is a coward in sleep.
8 on the concept.
Cool. So, I'm gonna reroll. Oh, sweet. So, 8 plus 6 is 4 plus 6. 14 plus 6.
So 20 total.
Yes. That's the first one.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That hits.
7 piercing. And then one more time with the next. 17.
I really do want to know what happened to that lady. It's still not that good.
Well, it hasn't been.
Oh, it's okay. She's gonna come back, and Barnabas is gonna be the only one in the room.
14 on the con.
Hey, I'm here too, man.
Okay, so.
You're asleep.
13.
He's dead.
Cool. We go to the next.
Withers away.
Barnabas.
Dude, if you get out of this, you deserve a level up.
Barnabas is not affected by his bloodlust. Thankfully.
That 20 is a nice for me.
What is Barney doing?
Barnabas has attacked.
With flailing tentacles.
19 on the dime. So, now 6 slashing, 3 lightning.
6.
6 bludgeoning, 3 lightning. My apologies.
Just do the totals because
Gotcha.
they don't care about that.
That's a 22, so 10. And last one is a miss.
Guard's turn.
I think he's getting used to the tentacles.
What if this is permanent?
15.
Oh, that'd be sad.
15 for you?
Missed.
24.
Hit.
7.
So we just gonna beat my unconscious body?
9.
Unless. Miss.
I think they're going to keep you asleep.
Net.
Hit.
It's the.
Yeah.
Non-lethal damage.
17 total, so
No.
16.
Yeah.
So
You aren't as nice.
Yeah.
I'm bloody.
9.
Miss.
4.
Hit.
7. 15.
Miss.
22.
Hit.
6. More of them now can. 13,
Miss.
23,
Hit.
9. Last one that can swing at you right now. 18
Hit.
and 20. 17 total.
What are you sitting at?
Again,
18%.
as you start to walk, a character in a blue cloak with blue eyes appears in front of you. And he thumps you in the head. I need you to give me a concentration check.
On your banishment.
Crystal?
No.
As he thumps you, he goes, "Go back."
I
And
recognize this figure before I disappear.
it's a very loud, booming, "Go back."
It was Crystal.
The gods heard you, sent their conglomerate emissary.
To the Feywild.
And guess what? You get to see us all before we all die.
But I also wish for you guys to get out of this alive.
Yeah, we're getting out alive until we have to go into a casket.
You appear back into a crowd of guards.
Surrounding a werewolf with tentacles.
Ben is unconscious. Dane is missing. Esper is missing.
Wait,
Barnabas has
stabbing through the door. Just the
What the fuck just happened? Okay. Do I get an action or?
Nope. Because that was the end of your turn. Ben is unconscious. Esper is running. Dane.
How many guys are left?
so many.
So you have removed 3 total out of 15. So that's 12.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a bunch that are damaged.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
9 of them are damaged.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
9 out of the 12 are damaged.
I think any damage from that. I think any damage from that, by the way.
Yes, you take 10 points of damage.
10.
Yes.
That's a
Yes.
He's strong.
Because let's put it this way. Crystal has had 20 years, or what was it?
20 years.
20 years to level and do whatever.
That's like a 1-inch punch.
That would have been bludgeoning.
That's what
Is it
Yeah.
1 inch?
Okay. Why am I back here?
Out of curiosity,
Ow!
can I get these guys with a cone shape
Oh, you could get a lot of them.
without getting him?
That might be a little hard.
Then
I'm slapping people to
I think you should just go for it.
do it.
what? Do the spells? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want
Fuck,
to.
no balls.
Let's see.
Go big or go home.
Do a magic missile at 4th one. 3, 4,
It's 12.
all of them.
Isn't it?
No,
No.
it's not
Oh, no. It's 1 per extra. So 3.
You'd have
Six.
6 souls.
6. Falls out the wand. Shoots out 6 to some of the damage, guys.
Okay.
You want me to do it one at a time or just?
Yep.
So there, it's 5. 4,
3.
5,
2.
5,
1.
5.
5.
Action surge.
Stab the next in line. Okay.
Yeah. He'll take 8 with the black star. Con save.
22.
Right there. And then stab with the other eye. 19. For 10.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can't use my bonus action.
How much was that total? That was 18?
Oh. I can still use my bonus actions now, too.
No,
No?
because you used your one.
That action surge.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. 17. Reroll that. 7 con.
13.
1.
Six. I just realized 7 levels in fire. Everyone's
Barnabas.
8.
Oh, shoot. Stop it.
Yeah, it's only base evasion though. I was beat some extra.
Plus 16 to hit.
16 to hit.
Yes. 9
That
damage.
hits.
2,
9.
3, 4, 10, 11.
Higher, so 15 damage.
That
Look
goes
at you like you're
to.
terrified.
No.
He has 11 dice.
How much damage?
15.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, yes.
This isn't damage, but
And that is a total of 12 damage on the last one.
Oh, did I need to roll for the wand?
Welcome to.
3 already
Yeah.
had to.
Darts.
This is where Marcus gets down.
Oh,
I took one extra one out with me.
but did I do kind of like
Now we have
the
murder.
back with
Yeah.
everything in front of me?
Yeah.
Have they noticed me?
Flack, flack, flack.
We'll see in a second.
Okay.
Like 4
That hits.
and 14.
That misses.
12.
Yep.
14.
Miss.
Net 20.
That hits.
15.
Seven. Still up. 7 HP left.
17.
Miss.
22.
Hit.
7.
So you're down to 4.
I'm down to 4 HP.
16.
Miss.
12.
Miss. And another guard.
Last one.
Yep.
17.
Miss.
Net 20.
Hit.
There you go. That was the last one.
Oh.
23.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Conscious.
At least we know they can't hit your threshold to just outright kill you.
Right?
You're unconscious. So at this point, they start looking around. They do see Onion.
AC is
It's okay. Just abandon me again.
14 plus 1.
7?
Nope.
12?
No.
8?
No.
Fuck you.
23.
23?
Yeah.
Shield.
Detained.
I've got
Okay, let's wild magic this.
a 300 in this doorway.
Yeah, what do you have to make it that?
That's a 55 on Wild Matter.
Eight.
I should have jumped out that window.
If people would have bolted
I
on the
wasn't
cat
sure.
fog club.
If I made it, I was gonna actually jump out. That's kind of
What?
Oh, you can.
Shield.
Next to you is another one of you.
Oh, this bullshit again.
Mirror image.
Oh,
Where is?
just one though?
Yeah.
Alright. Which means that they have to roll. They have to roll a flat d20 and get an 11 or higher to hit me.
And then the other one, the second guy, 9?
Nope.
16.
Nope.
Okay. On Onion's turn,
This man
which is
salt.
continuing Onion's wonderful statement of everyone must get safe and see each other again. Seen each other, well, most of them. And all of a
That's what it
sudden,
shows.
for a day, floating above in the air, there's a big boom, and there's a gentleman in a blue cloak. You can't see anything except these blue piercing eyes. And he, "This is not so! I must make it right!" And he starts to point at you, and he points towards the house a couple of times, and he goes, "And there!" And all of a sudden, you all disappear. You reappear in the forest.
In a
And Esper is running and like, and that's where we're going to end tonight.
Can I ask a question first?
Yeah.
Did we appear in like a material plane forest, or did we wind up back in the Feywild?
It's material.
Okay.
I'm not awake to see it.
Nope. And neither is Barnabas.
Barnabas still has flailing tentacles.
Yep, for another
See you
For another 15 years.
no, it's
You're
like
flopping
another
around like a
it's like
fish.
another 30 seconds.
So he's like on the ground flopping around like a fish.
So I did it 6 rounds. At round 5, he would appear to you the first time. At round 6, he like
It is not so.
And that was Crystal?
Ours went in.
Awesome.
So great, there's flailing tentacles in Barnabas' body. It's just
And that's for his mid run.
yeah. But it is it's that like whoa because it is like just appearing into a forest out of nowhere would definitely make you like stop and go
Talk about Deus Ex Machina.
how are we going to get Kentar's box now?
Jesus.
I don't care.
Yeah, I would say I don't even know where we are. I'm fine.
But I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching. I want to thank for the raid earlier. Thank you guys so much, and thank you all for the new follows. You guys are all amazing. I'm Shinigami Tavris. I'll be playing some video games in a little bit. We play D&D every Thursday at 7 Central, and then it's rebroadcast on YouTube on Saturdays. Thank you guys so much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you are. Until next time, peace out.